What's up, wargamers? John back here again with another little weekly Gaslands build. This time we've got a team build. As far as the theme of this team, I didn't really have one. Excuse me. Yeah. Back, had to sneeze. As far as this, as I said, the theme of this team didn't really have much, so I'm like, let's just make a whole team out of performance cars. And I really want to use my color shift paint more. So I think it'll work out. We got a whole team of color shifts. So let's get through the members of the team here. We have, for this team, is a Zinger 21C. As you can see here. We have a Track Ripper. Here you go. We have a, what is this? We have what looks like, it's kind of scratched up on the bottom, but it looks like it says a Formula 8. So we've got this cool Formula 8 car kind of happening here. And then we also, for the last car of the team, we have a McLaren Solus GT, which is pretty dope as well. So I think with just the basic body shape of these cars, I think we might have to choose a sponsor, because originally it was unsponsored. But just the kind of sleeker style of the full team of performance cars. I think we're gonna probably make a Miyazaki sponsored, as it kind of fits the theme. So let's just get right into the build. All right, back on the build table with this team. I think we're gonna do this as a together build instead of separating out, as this one doesn't require much. It's really just placing like a few machine guns. Let's check the stats here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's pretty much just a lot of crew weapons and a few like machine guns over here and there. It'll be mostly a paint job video. So I think we're gonna do this together. So let's just get into the build and we'll explain what we got at the end. All right, back here. Pretty much finished the build. Like I said, it was gonna be a quick and easy one. Let me scoot some stuff out the way. All right, so to go with the team, we've got this one here. Really, there's not really anything I wanted to do to the body. It's gonna be all paint. This one rolled up mainly just crew fired weapons. That's why I don't really need anything on the outside either. And it's also the only one really with side windows, which works out so that the crew can actually reach out and shoot 360. So we got this one ready. We got this one here. All it really rolled was a bunch of perks. This team's very perk heavy apparently. All it really did was roll a bunch of perks and an explosive ram. So we just got this big old boom, big claymore kind of thing on the front. It also worked out because this mold here on the front was kind of, it didn't have any detail anyway. It was like just plain, so it kind of adds something. We got this one here that all it really wrote up was a single machine gun, not even a heavy machine gun, but I kind of like it's already kind of round, and then this set got very round looking machine guns on it, so it kind of fits with the body shape. And now this one here is, we wrote up an extra crew member, so why not? And this one here rolled up a extra crew member, and it rolled a heavy machine gun. So I figured let's just double up. This is like the gunner of the group. As you can see, we kind of got 4 sets of machine guns. It just looks more heavy armored, and the skitty ones kind of sit with that sleek look. So that's about it. So I think this team is ready for some prime time. Alright, so you can see the theme of the team went through. We've got all performance cars on this team. And I used just a selection of the color shift paints. They probably don't show up the best in the camera, but in person they're real cool. They shift pretty nice. And like I said, we had those outer decals, which really just fit and gave me the Shining Serpents name. So let's just get right into the individual cars. Alright, so on the table, we've got this one of the team. Is name-wise, is we're going with the Nebula Serpent. The chassis type is a performance car. The sponsor we have is Miyazaki, and the weapons and equipment we wrote up was just a machine gun. As far as perk classes, we have Daring and Precision. And the random perks we wrote up, we have Handbrake Artist, Evasive, and Stunt Driver. And she's coming in at 32 cans. Alright, we got her up on the turntable, so let's get into some stats here. Name-wise, we're going with the Galaxy Serpent. The chassis type is a performance car. Sponsor is Miyazaki. And as far as weapons and equipment, we wrote up was a exploding ram. And perk classes are Daring and Precision. And the perks we wrote up, quite a few of them on this one, is we have Power Slide, Moment of Glory, Expertise, and Trick Driving. And she comes in at a total of 31 cans. Alright, we're up on the turntable, so let's get into some stats here. This one, the name we're going with is the Star Serpent. The chassis type is a performance car. The sponsor is Miyazaki. And as far as the weapons and equipment we wrote up, is we wrote up a extra crew member and 2 sets of heavy machine guns. The perk classes are Daring and Precision. And as far as the perks we wrote up, we just wrote up was Chrome Whisperer. And she's coming in at 27 cans. Alright, we got her up on the turntable, so we're going to roll into some stats here. Name-wise, we're going with the Cosmic Serpent. Chassis type is a performance car. Miyazaki is the sponsor. As far as weapons and equipment we wrote up a SMG for a crew member, and that's about it. The perk classes are Daring and Precision. And the perks we got was Power Slide and Moment of Glory. And she's coming in at 27 cans. Oh, what you guys are doing in my stack fridge out here in the backyard. But since you're out here, let me straighten you up a little bit. Since you're out here, let me ask you a couple questions. You like buying custom cars and whatnot? Do you like promoting small YouTube channels as myself? I don't know, maybe you just like buying some cool merch? Or perhaps even, do you enjoy some smooth jazz? Either way, open up an Etsy shop, just selling off all the builds to help promote the channel, because I'm never going to use them in the games anyway. So I'm going to throw the link down in the description of the videos now. I got cool cars. Anything you see on the channel, buy it if you want. I'm thinking about adding some stickers and custom dice maybe later on. I got a message system set up, so if you want some commissions, like commission terrain or other, you can hit me up there too. So I think that's it for my short little ad shelling out my thing. So I'm going to grab my cheesy sticks and this Bex, and I'm out of here. See you later.